And on every year since the date of the flood, they say Stanley still roams the old line, looking for the manager that did him so wrong, crawling over the sleepers, whistling a ghostly howl of vengeance, looking to take any semblance of the man back with him.
It was the night before Halloween, and Douglas had been busy helping out Duck and Oliver on the Little Western, whilst Donald helped out on the Norramby line. He was meant to be helping, which he was. But unfortunately, given the time of year, Douglas saw fit instead tonight to try and scare the two Western engines with his ghost stories.
Oh dear. That's not funny, Douglas. You're scaring Oliver.
Aye, and you should have seen yourself, Duck. You was as light as Donny's dilly.
Oh, for the love of Bruno.
Douglas, that really wasn't a nice story.
I should have asked me driver to film you, Oliver. Your face the whole time was absolutely priceless, lad. It looks as though you dropped your fire, all on your own.
That's not on. How would you feel if you saw a ghost, huh?
Oh, I dinna ken, Duck. What will your Great Western Way tell you to do it then? Would you stand boldly and take the spectre on?
Well,
Point taken. You're a scaredy duck.
I beg your pardon?
Clack clack you'll go, and then you'll lay an egg, just like before. Good night. Hey, be careful, wee Oliver, lest the ghost of Stanley decides to do his pickings early tonight. I cracked myself up. Now, where's Toad?
Pay no mind to him, Oliver. He's just playing around. You know the ghosts aren't real, right? What's the matter? You're looking awfully pale considering the sun's only just come out.
No, I'm fine. Just Douglas's story from last night seems so real to me. That's all. Yeah, never mind.
That Douglas has gone too far this time. Figures he'd decide to scare the daylights out of poor Oliver like that. If Edward was here, he'd put him in his place. I gotta figure out a way to pay that Scottish hooligan out.
Doug tried all day to figure out a plan to pay Douglas back for his teasing. But easy ideas on how to do that become hard to find. He was so engrossed in his thoughts, he often wasn't paying attention to what he was doing.
Oi, Doc, stop looking so lost, will you? Aye, just look at him, Toad. He looks so shocked at the sound of me whistle. What, you think I'm Stanley coming to get you already? What a lark.
Nosy Highlander. I wouldn't mind seeing him get shaken up by a deep whistle.
Duck tried, but by late afternoon he knew he was running out of time to think of a proper plan. He was so deep in his thoughts as he moved about the big station yard, he didn't notice something until it was too late.
Good grief! Who was that? Show yourself!
Hello? What's up with you, Duck? You look as if you've seen a ghost.
Figures on Halloween I'd hear about nothing but ghosts. Well, anyways. Ooh. Thomas, what's up with your whistle?
Ugh. Figures you were so scared. Well, long story short, I had an accident involving a crumbled bridge last month on my branch line. The brickwork ended up collapsing in on itself, and it happened just as I passed underneath it. Wouldn't you believe it? Anyways, I spent a few weeks in the works getting patched up. The bloody brakes completely destroyed my whistle. Not surprised there, I guess. But oh, my luck was with me when they tried fitting me with my spare whistle last week. But nope, luck was not on my side. 'Cause it all went wrong. The whistle barely made a sound. Turns out it was defective and they never bothered to test it until it came time for my steam test. Ridiculous! But because of the time it would take the cats to mold a new whistle just like my old one, the Fat Controller ordered a spare tank engine whistle to be fitted onto me in the meantime. And hence this loud thing. And because it's so loud, people and engines jump whenever they hear me coming. What a disgrace! And now it sounds like Percy's fabled ghost from all those years ago.
Oh dear. That does sound like a pain. And I... Did you say ghost?
Well, isn't the sky blue?
Driftcaught. Hey Thomas, are you by any chance busy tonight?
Aside from shunting here for a tad bit, no. Not at all. Daisy's running my evening train plays for me tonight. Something about a special event they're holding literally inside her that Annie and Clarabo couldn't manage on their own.
Well then, my friend, I've got a proposal for you. Excuse me, your master?
That evening, two goods trains were to run down the Little Western after Oliver's last train for the evening had cleared the middle station. One was pulled by Doug, and Douglas was to follow with the rest. It was a last-minute train, freight-bound for the harbour at Arlesbow, and it was more than one engine could handle.
My, quite the low fog we've got here tonight, eh, Douglas?
Hey, a bit of a stick soup for certain. What? You're not scared how spooky it'll make the station with the Halloween lanterns look, are ye?
Oh no, Douglas. I was just worried, that Stanley might be out there, watching us in the mist.
Duck left it at that, as his guard whistle blew right then, and the Western engine set off down his branch, leaving a confused Douglas behind. It was half an hour later by the time Douglas was given clearance to also proceed down the line himself. But as he did so, there was something different about the atmosphere as it went along.
Nice such things as ghosts. Nice such things as ghosts. Just wee stories and... Oh, guy, it's hot shot, but that's Doc's train. Hey, what's going on here? Who's there? Is that a steam engine? Doc, is that ye? Oh! It's Stanley Toad! Let's get out of here! Ah!
Oh, brilliant work, Thomas! Your new whistle scared the daylights out of him!
Now I know how Percy felt that time when he scared me. Thanks for letting me be part of your plan to scare him.
Don't mention it, Thomas. It'll sure teach Douglas to ruthlessly try and scare us. By the way, you're more than welcome to spend the night with us, Thomas. Now then, enough with the delays. Let's be on our way, shall we?
By the time Duck and Thomas had dropped off Duck's train at the harbour, and made it back to the sheds, they found Douglas was looking very pale and was nervously glancing around. His driver was trying to soothe his engine's rustled feelings, whilst Oliver found the other engine's state most amusing.
Duck, you're alive! I thought Stanley.
What happened out there, Duck? He's been like this for a good half hour. And what's Thomas doing here?
And so, Duck had to tell Oliver and Douglas about his plan, and how he had gotten Thomas involved on account of the latter's whistle. By the time he had finished explaining his plan, Douglas was furious.
You pulled all that off just to scare me. I was legit scared off me frames over you, Duck. You call that a joke?
Oh, and I suppose teasing Oliver so mercilessly last night was so funny, eh? Besides, you should have seen yourself tonight.
At first, Douglas was still cross, but eventually he saw the funny side in it all too.
Hey, you're right. In the end, it was pretty funny you both to do that, and I... Alright. That's enough, you two. Joke's over.
But that's not a whistle I've ever heard before.
And it certainly wasn't one of the small engines. I know every single one of their whistles. And they're in their shed at the moment.
You don't think?
Stanley!